More than 10,000 children living in orphanages in Cambodia have been reunited with their families since the country rolled out reforms in 2015. Many were sent there out of poverty by parents who hoped that they could get a chance to go to school and lead a better life. Young White Kid tells us more.
These children gather for activities hosted by an NGO every weekend so they can try to put their past behind them. All of them had once lived in orphanages, even their social worker, Chansinet. She was sent to an orphanage at the age of 9 after both her parents died of HIV.
The lowest time living in the orphanage was when I was raped by the director of the orphanage.
Okay. How old were you?
I was 12 until I was 16. We call him father. And it's not supposed to be like that. I was abused very bad until he threatening me, saying that if I ever telling anyone, he going to kill me. So I never did.
Sinet's story reveals horrible abuses that can take place behind closed doors, though the government says such cases are rare. That's especially since it began reforms to improve regulation of the sector in 2015. Cambodia had some 150 orphanages in 2005. A decade later, that figure nearly tripled to 400. But the authorities found that 80% of children living in orphanages had at least one living parent. And they began shutting down questionable ones and rehoming children with their families. Today, there are fewer than 200 orphanages. The remaining orphanages, also known as residential care institutions or RCIs, need to abide by strict standards.
They need to have the program for develop the children, the program for health care, the program for social activity. We need all RCI to follow. If they cannot follow, they must be closed.
The government works closely with NGOs to rehome children from orphanages.
We do family assessment. They live from RCI to live in their family. They will, child protection officer or social worker will follow up. Our government want to promote the children live in their family because orphanage is it is the last option.
But the children who do make it out often bear wounds that last into adulthood.
While they reintegrate back to the community, they have a lot of problems with the communication with the other people around the community.
The government is now expanding its pool of social workers to take care of vulnerable children across the country. Close to 7,000 children still live in orphanages today.